After part one of this, of making this, we have this situation here where we've got an extruded top, and now we need to go and put some other features. In particular, we're going to want to put the little legs over here on each side. So we're going to make the legs over here, and then we're going to mirror them over the other side. So we're going to use the offset command, which can be a little flaky at times and on shape, but let's give it a try. So here we are, and I'm going to make a sketch on the bottom of this. And now I don't really care about the details other than the overall general size of the legs. So what I'm going to do is use the offset command, which is right here. So when I click on a line, the offset command assumes I want to make a line offset from it at a certain distance. It defaults to 0.25. That's too big for us. We want to move way back here, and I believe the distance is 10 thousandths of an inch, so quite thin. So we can just, whoops, let's try that again. So we're going to click there, and then double click, whoops. As I mentioned, I sometimes struggle with this command, so now I want to go in here. There we go, just one click. 0.010. So it's very close, but it is offset perfectly from that edge, and that's what we want. And we want it to be also offset here. So let's do that again. Click. We're going to pull in, and then a single click will allow us to put in the 0.01, and that pulls it up there. So now we need to close this shape so that we can extrude it. So what I'm going to do is the simplest possible thing. I'm going to take the line tool, and I'm going to go just from there to there, and then come along the outside of the part, like so, and then close it this way. And that should allow us to extrude that out. So let's see if that does work. It is gray, which means it's a closed loop. I'm assuming that these guys are coincident constraints, although maybe I need to pull one back. Let's see. Let me pull this back. Well, let me just redo that and just try it. Let's see if it'll consider that a valid closure of the 2D shape. So I'm going to choose there, and it automatically picks it out. Okay, fair enough. But what are my dimensions? So I extrude to 0.125. So we'll put 0.125 here, 0.125, and accept that. We've got our leg here. Now let's mirror that over to this side here, and to do that I want to put a midplane. So I'm going to come over here and midplane, and I'm going to choose a midplane between these two planes, this one, that plane, and that plane. Okay, that's right in the middle. So now I want to use the mirror tool, which is right here. I want to mirror not a part, but a feature. And that feature is this extrusion here, extrusion 2. And the mirror plane here is that one. And I'll accept that. So we have the little legs here. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. So we've got this one and this one. And now we need to start to put in the holes here. And this is what I got when I did my measurements. Your measurements should be pretty close. So this is going to be a circle of diameter 0.23, and it's located 0.185 and 0.19 from these two edges. So let's put that at 0.23 as a radius, and yeah, 0.23. So I'll put a sketch here, and a circle somewhere out here, 0.23. So that's the size of the circle. And now I just need to locate it, and it is 0.19 from this edge. So let's do that from here. here to here, 0.19. And then from here to here, we're told it's a close, similar number, 0.185. Okay, so we've got a fully constrained circle there. So the next step would be to draw some sort of rectangle here which can intersect with the circle to give us the ability to extrude out this part here. Now it looks like what I've done is made the far side of this rectangle coincident with this corner here. And I think that's a pretty good, I think that's pretty close. I think I chose that just to not have some arbitrary value, and my eyeballs suggested that that's reasonable. So let's try that and see how that works. I don't know exactly how that's going to work. So we're going to take a line here, and we're going to make it a construction line, and we're going to start over here, and I guess I could just go all the way across like that. Okay. Now we want to take our rectangle, and we want to make sure that we start inside the circle here, and we want to go up to there. Okay. And now this is not yet fully constrained. I don't really care what length it is because I'm just using it to extrude out over here. But just to keep things nice, I think what I want to do, and I probably should have just started with this, is make a construction line up from the center there. So I do want this rectangle to be centered, so I can again use the symmetric tool. So I'll click here, here, and here, and that'll make it symmetric. It is still not happy about something, so when it's blue vertical, that means there's a horizontal dimension that is not set, and of course, yeah, that is true there. So what do I have? 0.12. Let's go ahead and put that. I think that is a actual caliper measured value. This is 0.12. There we go. Fully constrained. Now I could trim a lot of this stuff away. It doesn't matter. I can extrude chunks of it or different regions, and I'm just going to worry about that now. So I'm going to finish the sketch. I'm going to extrude. I'm going to do a remove extrude through all, and I want to do this part, and this part, and accept that. Okay. So that is out. And now I want to mirror that over there. When I first did this, I just mirrored this first, like so, but I don't think that's the best way to do it. I would do it the way I'm doing it now, which is to make the whole thing over here and then mirror it. So let's do that. So again, for the mirror tool, what do I want to mirror? Well, I want to mirror, can always change it to a feature mirror. Extrude, extrusion 3, and then the plane here is that one. And then we have it there. Alright, so now we need to just make the little areas that slope down here, as you can see here. And I think I'm going to make that in part 3 of this video. So thanks for watching.